Tres.
Hi, this is Grecia Silva and I'm going to explain 4.1 maximum and minimum values. So we have a function 2x cubed plus 9x squared minus 240x minus 2. The first step is to take the first derivative, so we only have to use power rule. So we get 6x squared plus 18x minus 240. The second step is to set it up equal to 0 and find the roots. There are so many ways to find the roots, but the one that I like the most is using quadratic formula. So we have the values a, b, and c. We have our quadratic formula here, and we just have to plug it in those numbers on the formula. So we have x equal to 5 and x equals to negative 8. Those are my possible experiments or possible critical points. The third step is to draw this number line based on our x values. So we have to determine on which regions is increasing or decreasing. And the thing that we have to do is choose any numbers between the negative infinity and negative 8 region, between negative 8 and 5, and between 5 and positive infinity. So I chose negative 10, 0, and 7. We have to plug it in on the first derivative. It says here, first derivative. So for negative 10, I got positive 180. So if I got a positive sign, it means that it's going to be increasing. Now for 0, I got negative 240, so it means that it's decreasing. Now for 7, I got positive 180, so it's again increasing. This means that my graph is going to look something like this. So just by looking at my number line, we can determine our max, our min, and mean value. So we can say that negative 8 is the maximum, that 5 is our minimum, and it is decreasing on the interval negative 8 and 5, that is increasing on the intervals negative infinity, 8, negative 8, and 5 and positive infinity. And we can say that our maximum is negative 8 and our minimum is 5. The other thing that we can do to determine which x value is our max or min, we can plug it in on the original function to know which the y values. So for example, for negative 8, I have 1,470. And for 5, I have a negative 727. So because of the y value of negative 8 is the largest, so this means that this is my max, and 5 is my min. So now we're going to talk about concavity. Concavity is where the graph is concave up or concave down, and this is determined by the second derivative. So we're going to use the first derivative of our previous example and take the derivative again. So we had 6x squared plus 18x minus 240, and take the derivative, and we have 12x plus 18. For the second step, we have to set it up equal to 0. So we move the positive 18 to the right as negative 18, and we divide it by 12. So we get x equals to negative 3 over 2. This is my possible point of inflection. Now where is concave up or concave down? So we put on my number line negative 3 over 2 and choose any number between negative infinity and negative 3 over 2, between negative 3 over 2 and positive infinity. So I chose negative 7 and 1. We have to plug it in on the second derivative. So for negative 7, I got negative 66. So this means that it is concave down. And for 1, I got 30, positive 30. So this means that it's concave up. So it's concave up on the region negative 3 over 2 infinity, and it is concave down in the region negative infinity